Hi guys, I'm back. Today I got good news. Why? Because I finally graduated. It's more of my own experience talk, so maybe an inspiration for those who want to get their high school diploma or are doing it. I decided to do GED because I haven't completed my high school. It's a very challenging goal that I've achieved because the exams that I had to take were, of course, all in English, and my English is not the best. And they use like words that I don't really understand, so I had to deal with that. I had to translate everything from English to Dutch so I could like relate a bit what they're talking about. When I dropped out of school, I was planning on doing a similar program like GED but in Belgium, but the one in Belgium is very complicated. So with GED, it's just 4 subjects, and I thought it was pretty easy. Not that easy, but I mean, like, it's less complicated. So I've never heard of GED before until this year. Why did I actually take the GED? Of course, to finish my high school, but one of the main reasons were I did it actually for my ex, but we broke up this year. But my intentions were that I was so motivated to plan the idea to go study in Hawaii to be with him. So that's why I was looking for any reason, any way to be with him. So then, even though at first I didn't want to finish my high school because I wasn't interested and my motivation was like so low, but because thinking of being with him, that made my motivation go so really high. And so I decided to take the GED test. Of course, I was doing a lot of research. Is it trustworthy? What about other people that graduated GED, this and that? And yeah, so I decided to do it. And it was very challenging because I was afraid that I would fail. I'm so happy, I'm so thankful, and I did not have to take any tests twice. I passed all the tests in one time. To be honest, I could have finished it in 1 month because that was my plan at first. But to be honest, I started when I was still in a relationship, and then so I couldn't finish it in 1 month because there were too many things involved. So I actually did it in, let's say, 2.5 months, because I started at beginning of June and I graduated on the 13th of August. And like people that used to sit in my class before, or like the same year as me, they are already like 2 or their 3rd year in college or university, and I'm here still like graduating from high school. But you know, like my life has been such a roller coaster, but I finally like get it all together and just did what I had to do. And yeah, so now I'm being more ambitious. This is my first step of success, and it made me more ambitious. So I'm planning on going further with my education. To be honest, yes, I did feel useless without a diploma, a high school diploma. So the reason why I dropped out of school, it was around that time that my mom got divorced from this Belgian man, and it had a lot of pressure on me as well, because I saw how stressed she was, and me as her eldest daughter, I felt responsible as well. I don't know why I shouldn't be feeling like that. I turned 18 and it was the legal age to, to stop with school, and I did think a lot about it before I made that decision. Then I said, yes, I'm gonna drop out of school and go to work, earn my own money, so that my mother doesn't have to take care of 2 children but only 1 child, that's my younger sister. So I could take care of myself, so she didn't have to worry about me. I checked the GED website, so where I'm logged in to check my scores, and the good thing about the GED is that they don't take too long to give your scores. It takes maybe 15 to 20 minutes after your exam. And then yeah, after my 2 last ones, instead of like seeing my scores first, I saw this green message saying congratulations, you have passed the GED, and I was oh my god. So how was my experience on the GED? It wasn't too easy, but in general, like for social studies, when it was about the government, this and that, I was very confused. I didn't understand anything because I don't live in the United States. So yeah, but it was a new thing for me to study about that. I had a lot of time to study very, very well, but my motivation was so low. For some subjects, I started to study like 2 days before, and like for math, I did pass my math exam like in one go, but like the shitty part was that so I didn't really study the last chapters well, and I got a lot of questions on my exam about the last chapter. So I was really stressing out. I thought that I wasn't gonna pass, even though for me math is actually easy. Like I understand math, but it's just that my lowest score of the 4 subject is math, because yeah, I got a lot of questions about the last chapters that I didn't really study well. But that's a lesson for another time. And so when you graduate, you'll get an email from them, from the GED, saying that you've passed and that how to get your diploma. So you get 1 free e-diploma, so you can download that and save it on your device. And then you'll get 1 free e-transcript. Then you'll get 1 diploma on paper. So that one you have to kind of order. So I did order my diploma on paper. And yes, the diploma itself is free, but I had to pay for the shipment with FedEx. And yes, that was kind of pricey though. Especially because I'm living in Thailand right now. But to be honest, it was a very fast shipment. I got it in like 5 days or something like that. No, maybe less than 5 days. Maybe 3 days. Yeah, I got it in 3 days because I ordered it the 14th of August and I received it on the 17th of August. So yeah, the real diploma paper is really thick. So it's nice to feel the real diploma, you know. Yeah, I am a very proud woman right now, and so I can keep on planning my future. Yes, I really do want to become successful, but I'll still have to look what goes for me. I don't really have any advice for those who want to do this GED program. Well, because I don't know if my advice is good, you know, but I would say, like, if you have the chance to study like a week before, then do that, because it's worth it when you're doing the exam. And it doesn't take that long if you just like plan your studying schedule, then you're gonna be all right. And yeah, I also did my research on which prep book I needed to buy, and I did buy one from Kaplan 2020. It was the Prep Plus. The bad thing about that book is that they say you can also do it online, and they don't just have a code for you. You have to go look up something very weird, like the third word of the fourth paragraph or something like that on that page. And I did that, and I just couldn't log in online, you know, so it was very annoying. But other than that, like, yeah, the way that prep book was made was very useful, and they do have a lot of exercises that you can do. But here's just the thing, that I, like, for my two last subjects, I only went to learn from the prep book, and I did the exercises on the GED website itself. I bought like this package of flashcards that you can purchase, and it's very helpful because the flashcards, they do have really similar questions as on the GED test, but of course the chance is very small that you're gonna get the same question. But I did get like 2 questions that I've seen on the flashcard, but still my options of the answers that I could give was different on the exam. I'm not saying that the prep book is not helpful, but it's just that the exercises are totally different. Like, from my experience, like, I couldn't, while I was doing the exam, I could not relate anything to the exercises on, like, in the textbook. And of course they do have prep schools where you can go to. I just went for the self-study, and that is what made me proud of myself right now, that I did everything myself, and I did try my best to look up some things that I didn't understand. But yeah, I just did it all with the you know, prep book from Kaplan and the exercises. So yeah, I'm finally graduated. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. Okay, this was it for today's video. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in my next video. See you!